Good morning, everyone. It's Sid here, and I'm coming to you very early in the morning. I think it's a perfect opportunity to do a live video following on from my challenge. I just want to see if anyone will be joining in. I know it's pretty early, so just wait a couple of seconds to see if anyone joins in. But basically, in today's video, I want to speak about a few online platforms you can use for outsourcing work, and I use this quite a bit when it comes to my online things, whether it's to do with my online business or anything that I feel I'm not able to do myself and I really don't have the time to do it, then I can look at these platforms to do that. So some of the platforms I'm going to mention basically can be used for various things that you need help with. They're really good for people that are very busy, as professionals, or people that have deadlines that need to get things done, and they don't obviously have the resources to do that. A lot of people that have websites as well sometimes need help or assistance, and they can't obviously wait for like an agency to do the work for them, or they don't want to spend a lot of money, or they don't have big budget to obviously do the work through someone that obviously can be a lot more expensive. So the good thing is there are online platforms you can actually utilize for outsourcing. So I'm just going to give you an idea of some of them. The first one that I'm going to mention is called Fiverr.com. So it's a word 5 with an additional r.com. And basically that platform is really good for things like say for example you are looking to brand yourself as a person online and you need your own logo, whether it's a logo representing your business, your company. What's nice about Fiverr.com is you can actually go online on the platform. It's a professional platform and there's a bunch of freelancers there, and basically what happens is they can based on your requirements you can submit a job requirement, and what happens is you get a bunch of what's called sellers that basically give you their bid on how much they'd be asking you to pay them to do the job. But what's nice is because you get those list of sellers, you can actually decide who exactly you want to do the job for you. So for example, if it's creating a logo for you, you can ask them whoever it is that you choose, and they get a star rating. So you'll see through their history, if someone, for example, has a 5-star rating, that means they're a very good freelancer on Fiverr.com, and you can go to them, and what's nice is you can basically pay them online through whatever payment process that they have. It's fast in terms of turnaround, so it could be something like 24 hours, even sometimes within the day, depending on the scope of the job and how big the job is. So Fiverr is something I would recommend using for, for example, getting a logo done. You can also use it to get a website created. I found on that platform there's websites where they're charging anywhere from $100 upwards. So I mean $100, for a website, or even to start a blog, that's great. Especially if you're very restrictive on your budget, you can use Fiverr.com. I wouldn't use Fiverr.com for very long-winded projects or processes. So to give you an example, if you're looking to get a web app done or developed, you want someone obviously that has been in the game for quite a while. So the platform I would recommend for something like that, or where it's a very professionally designed website, is a platform called Upwork.com. And Upwork.com used to be known as Odesk.com, so some of you might be familiar with Odesk, but Upwork.com is really great because also it's a platform that has a lot of freelancers, and they have people that do these big projects like technical stuff like building a very complicated website, building a web app. Obviously web apps are really in big demand nowadays. And you can also use Upwork to find professional writers. So if you're someone that kind of wants a professional article written for your blog or your website, maybe even for your job, depending on obviously keep it to yourself, but if it's something where you feel that you need someone that can write better than you, then I would look at going to Upwork.com. And also what I would suggest is Upwork is really good for for example, you need a video editing done, or you could go through Fiverr.com, but Upwork.com, I find they're a lot more sort of professional in terms of the kinds of videos they can do for you. Often you might find there's a specific video with an animation that you need, so you can go to Upwork.com, ask someone. And the same thing there is, you'll find every freelancer has a history. They get rated based on their job turnaround and their performance, so you can see their star rating, and you can see obviously from the list of bidders who you want to work with. And that's what I like about these platforms. And so for some people it's also nice because you don't actually have to sort of be speaking to someone directly. Some people are not comfortable with that, so what's great about the online process is you can actually go through an automated process where the job is submitted, the requirements are submitted. And what's nice about these platforms as well is, if you're not very happy with the job that's been done, or it hasn't been met according to the guidelines that you gave, you can obviously dispute it and ask either for a refund, or depending on the sort of compromise agreement you reach with the seller of the work, you can obviously come to an agreement and maybe change a couple of things. And finally, what I would suggest is, if you want just like very cheap, sort of writing done for you, in the sense that it costs you like $1, $2, even $3, you can go to a website called iWriter.com. So that's another resource for requesting for written articles for you, whether it's for your blog, whether it's for a website. One thing I forgot to mention is for Upwork.com, if you're someone that needs assistance with research, whether it's research for marketing purposes, research for a project, you actually have people on there that are willing to do research for you, and they're actually willing to put a report together for you. So that's really great, in the sense that if you don't have the time to go and research for resources, to go and write up maybe a sort of a paper on something, obviously what you can do is you can provide your writing, maybe ask them to make it a lot more better, a lot more professionally written. So it's really great from that perspective, that you can now go online, you can tap into these resources, and you can actually find people to help you, and you can outsource your work. And I tell you, it really helps from a time management point of view, because obviously if there's a professional doing it for you, it's a lot easier to handle, and obviously you can get your job done pretty much quickly. So let's see, I see Mahim is watching. Mahim, hey, good to see you. I know you've been watching a couple of videos, so that's really good. You can give me a couple of likes as well. But guys, if you found value in this video, as I always say, please share it with someone. Perhaps there's someone that's looking for something like this. And in case you missed this video, it is available on my profile later. But also I will be sharing a copy of it on my website, which I provided a link here in this particular video. So go have a look at my website. You'll be able to see previous videos that I've done in the last couple of days, and you'll see the series of videos and how they actually apply to each other. So thank you for watching this, and if you found value in this, please let me know as well. And I look forward to seeing you in another video. Take care. Bye.